Okay, guys, this video is for my Breakheart Bank's custom settlement. Now, if you get the quest from the slog to clear out Breakheart Banks, you have to kill super mutants. Once you kill the super mutants, then you'll be able to open the workshop at Breakheart Banks. So we're gonna do this the sneaky way. So by the power of editing, I'm just gonna go through and show you all the kill scenes. And hey, look, there's a super mutant sitting there, and he's dead. And you'll see that Workshop Plus is working, showing you the settlement. The sneaky way always works. And that is all of the super mutants in Breakheart Banks. So we're going to go through and we're going to get us some mutant hound meat here. And we're going to get what's in this here. We'll disarm that tension trigger. Yeah. And then up here, there is a Nuka-Cola Quantum. And then this is all part of it. Now, the interesting thing about Breakheart Banks is this. I actually want that, so I'll put that in the workshop. But the nice thing about this thing right here is a guard tower that I made just for Breakheart Banks. It provides 10 defense. So we're gonna go pick up all of the super mutants stuff. You'll see there's a chem bench, a weapons workbench, a bed, and there's an armor workbench too. And of course you've got the big chest with leveled items in it. I didn't change none of that. And out here, there were a couple super mutants that I killed. One of them right here. Right? And around here. Now we're going to go over to the workbench and open that up. The workbench is right here. Now, if you try to open the workbench just like by hitting your workbench button, that's not going to work. You actually have to walk up to it, and then you can open it up. There are 4 beds connected here. There are 4 beds connected here. You can, all this stuff is scrappable. It's all on pre-cuts. So's that. So's the workshop. If you scrap the fire, if you scrap the campfire, it takes the super mutant clutter like that is not scrappable. However, if you start scrapping things, if you scrap the tires here, it's going to get rid of all 3 of those picnic tables and that one up there too. And oh boy, I forgot about the dirty rotten landmines. I didn't take those out. If you scrap those tires, it will scrap everything. So it'll scrap stuff. So I'm going to show you what the scrapping does, because I'm leaving this as a vanilla thing. You can't scrap the super mutants because they'll eventually disappear. Now, if you start scrapping stuff and you scrap this tire, this set of tires right here, it gets rid of all of the shrub brush up there. And then you go over here, if you scrap this tires, it gets rid of the car and that stuff there. And then these tires gets rid of these picnic tables. In here, the toilet and that stuff's all scrappable. If you scrap this tire, you have to actually scrap one of these. It scraps everything there. I made the settler scrappable. I still haven't figured out. I didn't figure out where those Nuka-Colas was, so. But all this trash under here, if you scrap these tires right here, it cleans up all underneath of there. Now, I extended the workshop out here. These are all, this truck and this truck over here are scrappable through the workshop. You'll notice that the boundary, workshop boundary, doesn't go down. It's just from Green Top Nursery. So, but then you come up here and all this stuff is scrappable. That machine's scrappable. That ain't scrappable. But the fence is scrappable. Now, if you go over here, you'll find some tires right here. If you scrap these, it gets rid of all the cars. And then all the food that's here, all these melons and corns, all connected to the workshop. So now we're going to go look at that guard station over here, which is right here. It produces 10 defense. You can assign a settler to that. And like I said, there's your armor workbench right there, chem bench, and your weapons workbench. And this bed and this bed are connected, and this mattress up here is connected, and so is this military cot. I put the military cot in for people that are playing survival mode, so you can have a clean bed to sleep in. Alright, now let me get this thing here, and I'll show you the settlement bounds. The what do you call it? Like I said, the workshop border is kind of just a suggestion. Out here, when you go out here, there's another landmine out here someplace. You can scrap this car, which I'm going to do. There's another landmine on the ground out here someplace. So be careful. The border is actually pretty close right here. It's pretty dead on. You go over on this side, it's a little further out here, like about that far. And then out back here, it literally stretches all the way across this the water here. So you could, if you wanted to, you can scrap the car too if you want. If you wanted to build a dock out from right here, because there is some stairs right here that come down. If you wanted to build out a dock, now this melon is not connected because I didn't know it was there, to be honest. And this is not scrappable, but there's things in here that are scrappable, tires and stuff in the water. I didn't clean up nothing out here. Now, when I said you could go out across here, you can go out across, and it goes up to about right about there. So you could like build a little bit over here. You can scrap all these trees. If you've got the mod, you can scrap the Mirelurk if you want to. You can come over here and scrap the tires and all that, but and then down under here, if you want to get some extra steel, rubber, cars. So that is my Breakheart bank settlement. It's pretty large. The pump is right here. For the Mighty Clean Settlements version, the all-in-one version, it produces 10. For the vanilla version, just 3. It's just vanilla. That's why it's called it vanilla, actually. And then the generator, because of the Mighty Clean Settlements all-in-one, this one produces 10. But in the vanilla game, in the vanilla version, it's just the regular 3 generator. And everything else is, this stuff is only scrappable if you have the all-in-one version. It's not scrappable. The guardrails aren't scrappable in the vanilla version. And the shack is not scrap. Dog me, what are you doing up there? The shack is not scrappable. So, and if you go over here, and if you scrap this tire right here, you can empty this building out. And the building is not scrappable. I made that permanent. It's about like the Super Mutant Clutter is permanent because I tried to make it scrappable. Everything disappeared except for like the cables and stuff, and I couldn't figure it out, so I just left it. Besides, it's part of the thing, part of the charm of this place. But there's lots of room up here to build, and it's pretty high. I mean, it's fairly high. It goes up to about there, so you can build pretty high if you want. All right. And we'll get out of this and set there. And yes, if you sleep in the bed, you will get the well rested bonus. All right. That is my preview video for Mighty Clean Settlements Breakheart Banks. Thanks for watching, and remember, if you guys want to help the channel out, buy one of my coffee cups. There's a link right there. Or look down in the description. You'll find a link to the merch store in the description. You'll also find a link to the PayPal, Patreon, and the SubcribeStar. Or if you're watching on YouTube, click that join button to join as a channel member. Alright guys, remember to endorse the mod, and thanks for watching. Until next time, remember to keep your powder dry, shoot straight, rookie, and remember that war never changes.